One of the stars of Mixed-ish grew up not knowing that her grandmother was a bit of a superstar herself. Ernestine Weddle may have been known for her sweet potato pie, but the mother of 6 and wife of 62 years also had a moment in her life that took her talent all the way to the Smithsonian Institution. As we celebrate Black History Month, her granddaughter, Christina Anthony, gets to celebrate her.
Now, I always know when somebody's black. Jennifer Beals, Slash, Carol Channing, it's in the eyes.
Christina Anthony's pursuit of a career in comedy has certainly paid off. The Second City alum is one of the stars of Mixed-ish.
She's a very hip woman. She's bold in her blackness. She's just a real character.
Hey, Sheila, come meet my family. That's right, I saved 6 souls today.
There are times where I feel myself, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is definitely something Ernestine Weddle will do.
Ernestine was her late grandmother. One of her proudest accomplishments, participating in a program about folk life at the famed Smithsonian Institution.
That the Smithsonian was in the late 70s was trying to capture Black American home remedies, folklore, music, songs, dances, all kinds of cultural arts. And it's just so amazing to have like that as a part of your family history.
What home remedies of your grandmother's do you still use today?
So if you have a cut or an infection, you can have this one. Grab a bottle of hot sauce. It's just as good as any alcohol or antiseptic, and you can clean out the wound.
Christina says there was a time in history Black Americans needed to learn how to take care of themselves, from midwifery for births to embalming for deaths.
I mean, all of these transitions kind of happened in the Black home because we were not given access to healthcare and medical care in the way that white Americans were. So it really was born out of a necessity.
Christina says Black history is everyone's history, and while she makes her own mark in comedy, she is ever aware of the mark her grandmother made, not only at a museum, but in life, in her community.
She was the most popular woman in her neighborhood. To her credit, when my grandmother passed in 2012, she was given an officer's funeral by the state troopers of Indiana, and she was not a member of the police department. She worked for the phone company.
Wow. Christina says her grandmother never wore sneakers, and neither does her character on Mixed-ish. Coincidence? The show airs tonight at 9:30 on ABC 7. Live from home, George Pinocchio, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Back to you.
Yeah, what a wonderful legacy with her grandmother. Thanks for showing that, George.